Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Aquarius. How are you guys this week, Aquarius? Hope you're all well. So this is a general read, any aspect of your life. Take it how it best resonates. I see an Emperor. An Emperor. Oh, and we have, so there's some kind of truth, success, victory. Right, and I see some kind of healing. So someone here is clearing things out, clearing things up. So something's about to be cleared up, some kind of truth. But I also see taking a little break. Somebody releasing negative energy, the thoughts that pin them down. Yeah, so I can see balance. Somebody here gaining their balance here. Sort of an energy of pulling back, seeing things different. Okay. So I do see some balance here. Yeah, another card of balance, Four of Pentacles. So this is an energy of someone here who's kind of in protective mode, keeping things close to their chest. Now, this could be someone trying to balance the budget as well. This could be a boss, but there's going to be some kind of truth. This could be an idea someone's thinking about here. Yeah, and let's have a look at justice. So it has to do with whether something is right, it's just, and it's fair. So, yeah, looks like justice is in your favor here. Yeah, whoops. There we go. Yeah, so someone here is definitely looking at things from a different perspective to do with partnering up, a partnership, something financial. Someone here could be just balancing the budget, but it's also an energy, it's a Sag energy. It has to do with someone finding their inner balance. See, clearing things out, clearing things up. You know, it's an energy of someone who's kind of looking at things different. See, someone here is looking at things different. It has to do with being fair. So, yeah, someone here is definitely, looking at that. Definitely a person who's, in protective mode. It's a stuck energy. Sometimes it's selfish. Someone here may be seeing the truth about self. They've been kind of stuck, stagnant, maybe being selfish. Maybe somebody wasn't being fair. It could be a boss, could be anyone. But there we go, yeah. So someone here has definitely been focused a lot on their money. You can see that energy. Slow and steady wins the race. It's a person who wants to be financially successful. So it looks like the balancing of the budget for some of you. It's about doing what's right, but it's an energy of trying to be fair. Now, this is someone who's kind of looking at things from a different perspective. Could be yourself, could be them. But this is someone who wants this to be successful. But you can see the moon. There's a little confusion or things that are hidden. Somebody maybe kept a secret. You see? So I feel there's a secret likely to be revealed. A little confusion, a little moon. So just trust your intuition. Okay, so it's an awakening. Somebody here is kind of looking at things different, about partnering up, their finances, their money. So it has to do with financial stability, safety, feeling secure. So very nice energy. Let's have a look at this Emperor. Yeah, someone moving away to avoid a disaster. So someone here's learned some lessons. It has to do with moving on, avoiding this disaster. So there's some kind of truth. Yeah, you can see here someone's initiating a conversation. So initiating the truth. So the truth is this is someone who maybe felt they needed to move on. There could be relocation, someone at a distance. But there's lessons being learned. This is taking lessons learned from the past. See, this is someone going to initiate a conversation, but they're holding back. This is someone healing, clearing things up. So it has to do with clearing things up, clearing things out. Yeah, someone here was definitely cautious, 9 of Cups. See, someone did get something they wanted. You see, they're not getting something they want, but there's some wishful thinking going on. It's often a person hiding behind a mask. See, they're starting something, initiating it, but they're not clear. They may have not, this could be someone who's moved on from someone and needed time to heal. There we have an energy of balance. So there's definitely, this could be just a side message too. So I feel what we have is a person who's focused on work, but it has to do with building, someone perfecting their craft and skills. You can see balancing the budget, balancing work, very focused on work. Someone who wants to be successful. So this is someone who, maybe wasn't successful, felt it wouldn't be a situation, but they've learned something from this. So it's a person who also knows when to move away to avoid a disaster, but it's someone who's not getting something they want. They're wearing a mask. They're hiding something, feelings, emotions. So there's some kind of truth that wasn't told that's going to be told. So let's have a look at I don't know if this person will actually tell the truth, but we'll see. Let's have a look at the Four of, yeah. So there's the energy of little Pisces energy, the Hangman. See, it's here twice. Looking at things from a different perspective. See, somebody here was indecisive or failed to see why something wasn't working, or they just, it could be someone who just couldn't make a decision. But it's often a person who has the blindfold on. See, they weren't seeing something. Yeah, it has to do with work. I mean, maybe it's work or someone's work ethic here. But it has to do with balance, being fair, pulling back, seeing things different. See, someone has actually seen that this can actually work. So there it is, justice. So it could be to do with doing things right, being fair. Okay, it could be more money coming in. This could be an opportunity, a business opportunity, a partnership. But it also has to do with commitment. See, someone putting their best foot forward. Someone here failed to see or unable to make a decision. See, they had the blindfold on. 2 cards. Someone wasn't seeing. They were being stubborn, stuck, maybe being selfish, or they're trying to balance the budget. And it could be an energy of both people seeing things from each other's perspective. Wow. Let's have a look at that Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's definitely someone here who is very critical, possibly judgmental. Someone may have judged a situation wrong or judged you wrong. Okay, so it has to do with a judgment and a decision. Now, this is an energy of someone a little guarded, having to let their guard down. See, it could be someone who pushed you away. But it really looks like a person here who made a decision. They judged. It has to do with a judgment, a decision. Someone judged you wrong. They weren't seeing. Now, it has something to do with maybe your good work, all your hard work, perfecting your craft, your skills. See, something's about to go in your favor here. Let's have a look at the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, see, reciprocity, somebody putting out more money than is coming in, but it also has to do with someone being more generous. Someone wasn't being very generous. Now, it could be someone who's been holding on to money, holding back, not budging, not moving, stubborn, selfish, and also an energy of someone who's, keeping things close to their chest, protecting themselves. So, yeah. But, the 6 of Pentacles is an energy of somebody reaching out. So there's definitely some generosity. So I feel this is someone going to reach out, hoping that you take this opportunity. Yeah, King of Wands, someone who knows what they want, not afraid to go after it. So this is a person, and now this could be all kinds of situations, work. It's a hands-on, someone creative, hardworking. Okay, this is a person who's definitely, you may be looking at it from their perspective, but it could be them seeing things from yours. See, it's a person who wants to be more successful, but they're apprehensive. See, whether they should be more generous or whether you will actually reciprocate. Maybe it's it could be a relationship situation. Will you accept this? But it has to do with them needing to be more generous. So some of you too, like I say, you may be thinking of moving on because someone's not paying you enough. You may have another opportunity. So, yeah, some of you very well may. Like, I feel someone here judged you wrong. Somebody judged you wrong. They weren't seeing something. Okay? Yeah. So it looks like love, a choice in love. Could be an energy of someone doing something they love too. But it looks like someone has a secret. There's love here. Yeah. Yeah, it's a relationship for some of you. This is that past, some kind of bond or connection. So this is somebody who's hoping you reciprocate. You feel the same. See, they were apprehensive. They kept a secret. They kept something to themselves. Maybe it's somebody who kind of hid some money. Maybe you didn't see it yourself. Okay, somebody who's hiding their money, keeping it a secret. I feel it's somebody who, actually is more successful than they're saying. But it also looks that there's someone who was apprehensive. They're looking at the details. They wanted it to be successful, but they had some kind of fear. Now, it could be fear of commitment, fear you're not the right person, maybe for the job or this relationship situation. See, someone feels they missed an opportunity. Maybe there was a rejection, but this is somebody here who feels they've now missed this opportunity, or maybe it's yourself. But I feel this is someone who definitely knows what they want. Now, this is someone here taking some lessons they learned. Maybe they were being stubborn, selfish, refusing to budge. Well, now they're just in that King of Wands energy. That's why I feel they're about to be more generous. See, this is someone who probably doesn't want you to move on here, but this energy of this fear, it could be a fear of rejection. You won't reciprocate. You won't feel the same. Okay, you might not accept this. Yeah. Let's have a look at this choice in love. We've got the Queen of Cups. So it has to do with love. See, some of you, you're waiting for reciprocity, waiting for someone here. See, maybe you even reached out. Maybe they rejected your offer. But I feel this is someone who's hoping you feel the same. So there's some love. There's feelings, emotions. Now, this is someone emotionally mature. Okay, being emotionally mature. So it has to do with a reason to celebrate. So it's a house, a home, a family, marriage. Maybe it's something to do with someone's financial foundation. But someone was apprehensive. They were moving slow. They are definitely someone who's hands-on. They work very hard. I can see this is someone who works very hard. Maybe they failed to recognize the same thing about yourself. They may have judged you wrong. See, so there's this opportunity. Some of you may have another opportunity. You may be thinking of moving on here, making some kind of choice. Yeah, so it has to do with, the Queen of Cups. Somebody mature, waiting for commitment, waiting for someone to, share their feelings, to be more generous. Yeah, see, to do with this is an energy of building the foundation. Starting things off right. See, someone was a little defensive, a little guarded, and someone who's careful what they believe. See, but they weren't looking. Somebody wasn't seeing, or they were just indecisive. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, see, it has to do with some kind of change. Somebody's looking at things from a different perspective. See, this is this is an energy of change. See, some of you, I feel you're not giving in, not budging, you're moving on. But this is, I feel like this person's coming towards you. It has to do with change, maybe even moving and relocating, moving to another job. Some of you, definitely that energy's here. Yeah. Maybe you're standing up to this person here. You're standing up to them, because they're not being right, not being fair. Could be a relationship or a job. There it is, some kind of negotiation or contract, some kind of agreement where two people just aren't on the same page. See, now it has to do with having faith. See, someone was guarded. They didn't have faith. Tell me more. A little Taurus energy for some of you. Yeah. See, faith in partnering up in a business opportunity or, a relationship. It's about two people having faith in each other, looking out for each other's best interest. Someone didn't see you actually have their best interest at heart. I see you working. I see you building. See, you gave. So this is someone who sacrifices and gives and works really hard. But the other person isn't putting in the effort. So some of you, like I say, you could be moving on. You may have other opportunities. If you've been putting out, because with this is, whoops, there you go, putting out applications, job applications, negotiating, you see, contracts, structure. And that also has to do with the way someone conducts themselves. Very guarded, maybe it's someone who pushed you away or, they weren't believing. I feel like you're going to be careful what you believe here. You see, someone here kept their feelings to themselves. You see, it has to do with missing an opportunity. This is someone who failed to see. They missed an opportunity. What does this Elder of Wands want? They're definitely letting go of stubborn and stuck energy. It's an energy of someone who's taking lessons they learned. But I feel it's someone who tried to avoid a disaster. Okay? They tried to avoid something. I feel this is something that's kind of unavoidable. And there we have the Three of Pentacles. See, teamwork, cooperation, compromise, some kind of idea. See, collaborating, working as a team, going down this path, possibly committing. But it has to do with someone's financial foundation, a house, a home, a family. So there is a reason to celebrate. This is someone who's now looking at things different. They're seeing things different. They're seeing the things you have in common, okay? Something to do with work, maybe work ethic, structure, habits, routine. Somebody who's very disciplined. So it's energy of a lot of discipline here. See, this is somebody who's very disciplined. They have very strong work ethic. Maybe this is someone who didn't feel you were the right person, but I feel they're pulling back and seeing things different. They're changing their mind. Someone's changing their mind here. Yeah, see, they have some kind of regret. Someone's having some kind of regret. Maybe they didn't treat you right or didn't pay you what you were worth with all your effort. Because we know the Queen of Cups is someone who is very loving, very kind, nurturing. We also know it's someone who sacrifices, put in. So, see, you put a lot of work and effort into something. You see? See, this is someone who's pulling back, seeing things different now. They're seeing things differently to do with work, that this could actually work. So, wow. Let's have a look at that Four of Cups. Why is this here? Whoops. For Aquarius. Why is this here? Yeah, see the moon. Somebody here. See a fear of rejection. Okay. Fear of missing an opportunity. So it has to do with this person, I feel, coming in to talk, to communicate. So they're acknowledging something here. This could be successful. They're acknowledging maybe they need to pay you more or give you what you need. Otherwise you won't reciprocate, you see? Or you're going, like I say, moving on. Let's have another look at that 6. So it could be moving, relocating too. There we have multiple opportunities. Some of you are very busy. I see things starting to speed up. So things are starting to speed up. You may be very busy with work. So someone may be reaching out to you when you're busy. So, but I see opportunities. Who is this initiate? Who's going to initiate this conversation? It has to do with initiating this truth, this success, this victory, this idea. It's like who gave who the idea to? See, collaborating, working together as a team. So there we have, it has to do with being patient and investing. See, it has to do with someone waiting patiently, hoping this pays off. So they're going to initiate this. They're hoping it pays off and you reciprocate, that you take this. Okay. Could be a gift, an opportunity, could be some money coming in, down payment for a home too. Somebody may owe you money, maybe holding back money. But it's often just someone being selfish and stubborn, refusing to give in, refusing to budge. Somebody didn't, they weren't seeing. They weren't seeing what you were doing, the effort you were putting in. See, now someone's seeing you as a partner. Somebody they can count on and rely on. You're disciplined. They're seeing the discipline. So this is someone who's regretting not seeing this. Okay. Somebody just wasn't paying attention. But a lot of this has to do with themselves. There we have, see, someone tempering their passions, pulling back, seeing things different. Tempering their passions, tempering their emotions. Now, it could be someone who had a bit of a temper. Okay. I don't see the Tower, so it's more likely an energy of someone just kind of calming down and looking at this energy, structure, balance, the way they conducted themselves. See, someone here maybe wasn't being fair. Maybe it could be, like I say, marriage or commitment, because it's an energy where something is off. Now, you may be different than the usual type because there's something unexpected here that's going to be acknowledged. The things you have in common, this creative energy. So it's about acknowledging this. Wow. I feel like you're about to get some kind of recognition here, whether it's a love interest or a job. Okay, but whatever it is, it's more money coming in, generous, see, finding stability. This could actually just give you something you want, maybe the down payment for a house and a home, so some kind of celebration, but it could just be a commitment. Tell me about the moon. Yeah, see, this is someone doing some thinking, see, they're in that thinking, gaining some kind of clarity. You see, someone here didn't see, they weren't paying attention. They may have been focused on other things, their own work, their own financial success, because it is a person who wants to be financially stable. They're apprehensive, so they're looking at the details. See, now this person's seeing. They're starting to see. But I feel there was a lack of they kept something to themselves. This is someone who kept something to themselves. There's the birth of something new. Empress and Emperor energy. So this could be a working partnership or a pay raise. But it's also an energy of someone who didn't see this beautiful Empress energy, something that they had right in front of them. Okay, the work ethic, you're willing to cooperate and compromise. So it has to do with this person also compromising. The Empress is open. I feel like you're open. Okay, Empress is always open to new ideas, things to invest in, creative pursuits. Anything that brings in that abundance. But it's also an energy of being very balanced. See, this is someone who sees you very balanced. This is such a lovely energy. With that Queen of Cups there, this is so nice, Aquarius. Like, I feel like this is someone who, and it could be you too doing a little bit of thinking here. But like I say, this is someone who kept something to themselves. They kept a secret. And it's emotional. Now, this could be fear of commitment, a little fear of emotional intimacy, because there's that energy too, being vulnerable. See, it's somebody here having to be vulnerable. So this is someone who's seeing something here now. Yeah, see, this is somebody who was lacking. See, there was some kind of lack and loneliness. See, it's a lot of negative. This is someone who's thinking negative, see? But there it is. Yeah, you're not lacking. See, they didn't see the lack. You're not the one lacking. It was them. So, and it could be someone, like I say, maybe they didn't have a lot of money. Maybe their pride or ego got in the way. Whatever's happened here, this lack. But I actually feel like you're moving away from that because there's a reason to celebrate. This is someone who is thinking negative, a self-fulfilling prophecy. So somebody who starts things with that negative thinking, they don't really take off the blindfold. So it's someone hiding their true self. You see, this is someone who didn't get something they wanted because they kept everything to themselves, their emotions, everything. You see, being selfish, keeping themselves stuck, being stubborn. And the Empress doesn't budge or give in. So you're not dealing with this lack. Yeah, you're not the one lacking, it's them, you see. That's the thing. This is someone who was thinking negative thoughts. Well, they're not anymore, see. This is someone who, there it is, self-sacrificing. Now, maybe you kept all your feelings to yourself because they came in that way. Maybe it's someone who made you feel like you weren't good enough. Okay. But this is also a person who, it's a person who suffers in silence. This is someone who's lonely. They're suffering in silence. See, they didn't communicate. They kept it to themselves. So I feel it has to do with the fear of being vulnerable, being emotional. Okay, they kept it all to themselves. But I feel the Empress also, like you're not budging or giving in. It's in the heart of the reading. You're not giving in to this person. Okay, so there could be, both people could have some regret. See, focusing on the cup half empty. See, instead of the cup half full. See, the negative, self-fulfilling prophecy. So this is something that played out for this person. But yeah, I feel as though, like I say, I feel it's an energy of suffering in silence, feeling very lonely. See, it's someone who actually has everything they need to manifest what they want. See, they actually have everything they need to manifest. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles, or the Empress here, who's manifesting, mastering life. See, this is someone mastering life. Now, it's just two people who have everything they need, you see, who actually have everything they need, but it has to do with communication. They didn't want to be vulnerable. They have the tools, the wisdom, the knowledge. See, they already know. This is someone who already knew. They were the one with the lack. So maybe this is some kind of communication where they made you feel like you weren't good enough. So, I mean, maybe it's something that you said to them too, where they just felt there were some insecurities, financial insecurities, some kind of secrets. I mean, maybe, they weren't as successful. Okay. But there's the emotional fulfillment, mastering life, manifesting happiness, emotional fulfillment. It has to do with them being vulnerable, putting themselves out there, opening up emotionally. I feel that's what this is, being vulnerable. I mean, maybe it's someone who feels vulnerable. Maybe they've been taken advantage of before. Could be fear of abandonment, you see. So it's about being vulnerable. Now, it could be both of you for that matter, because I see that regret. You see, focusing on the cup half empty. Someone's regretting it, or they feel like there's no hope. This is an energy where help is on the way. See, this is the Queen of Cups, helping, sacrificing, giving. You see? This is someone who's seeing now. They're going through that awakening. Yeah, they're seeing it. Yeah. See, this is what makes somebody happy. It fills them emotionally. See, they have to manifest through communication. But I feel inadvertently they made you feel like they weren't good enough. And I actually feel they see that. But this is where, this is where they're now seeing they could have been happy. This could have been emotionally fulfilling. Some of you, like, I feel like you're just doing what makes you happy here. You see? But that fear of vulnerability, and the moon's here twice, so I feel both of you have kind of suffered in silence, kept your feelings to yourself here. But I also feel that Queen of Cups is self-sacrificing. It's like you sacrificed, you put in the effort, you gave. So there was definitely something lacking. They weren't giving, you see? So it has to do with yourself needing to feel safe and secure, needing something more stable, something reliable. See, it's where you can't rely on someone here. Yeah, they're looking at it. See, they're soul searching, looking for clues and answers, going within. You see, the Hermit, somebody going within. They're seeing, see, something they didn't see before. They were the one being stubborn and stuck. And it's possible it comes to a point because they were being stubborn and stuck, you're refusing to budge and give in. You're no longer giving. In fact, some of you aren't talking to this person, but I feel they're coming towards you. They're going to come in and take the lead. Okay, so it has to do with teamwork, cooperation, compromising. See, they're looking at things from a different perspective. The compatibility, the creative energy, the acknowledgement. They're going to acknowledge something here. See? Yeah, see, they're in their head doing a lot of thinking. See, they're analyzing it, acknowledging. A lot of wisdom, see, inner wisdom. See, both people trusting your intuition. It's like you both kind of knew. Okay, there's something you knew, something they knew. But I feel this is someone who is, maybe they manipulated a little bit. I don't know. But it's somebody here, who's very logical. Definitely someone who's very logical. They have a tendency to analyze and overanalyze. But also a person who often is trying to manifest something here. It's like, I don't know whether they were trying to get you to take the lead or what, but I feel like you're no longer giving because you're not feeling they're reliable. It's not stable because they weren't giving. They either weren't paying you enough, okay? Because it's like they're tempering. It's like, it's like they were testing to see what they kind of could get away with maybe, or they were just giving you a little bit. So there's some kind of temptation. Some of you, like I say, you've got a couple of opportunities here. So tell me more about this person's intentions. The Elder of Swords, their intentions. Yeah, see, this is someone who doesn't want to give up. See, they're not a quitter. And what they're seeing is you are not a quitter. See, you don't give up. You have the same energy. You have something in common. You're not a quitter. See, you see things through. But this is someone who doesn't want to give up. See, some of you have just kind of given up here, waiting, and you're moving on. But they're going to come towards you. They have to be vulnerable. And I feel it's going to be both of you here, Aquarius, being vulnerable, sharing your innermost selves, your fears, being emotionally intimate. See, sharing that. Whether it's a relationship, it feels like a relationship situation, but some of you got job stuff going on here where you feel like there's no hope getting a contract and negotiating a job, something that pays more, okay, that brings you towards stability for something you want, something you're wanting, your hopes and dreams, a house, a home, a stronger financial foundation. I feel you're going to get something you want. I feel somebody's going to reach out here. Okay, they're soul searching. They're looking for clues and answers within. You see, they know. This is someone knows. They have all the tools. They have everything they need. And they are also seeing you as everything they need. The realization, you see, they should have invested. They should have been more patient. They should have paid more, invested. Now, this could be you gave this person an idea. See? So there's some it's an energy of being inspired. So maybe you've inspired this person in some way. But they're looking at this. I love this energy because I feel this is someone who didn't see what they had right in front of them. You see? See, they were being stubborn and stuck, being selfish, so things ended. It didn't go in their favor. They were holding on to money, holding back, or just refusing to budge and give in. But it has to do, like I say, balancing the budget too. Like it has to do with the facts, the figures, finances. But there's the cycle ending. Now things are starting to switch. They're starting to see things in a positive light. So they're soul searching this path. Very interesting. I feel they're going to reach out here. Okay, it has to do with them putting themselves out there. They have to put themselves out there and be vulnerable regardless. Okay, but I feel it's going to be both people having to be vulnerable, to share your innermost selves, your fears. Okay, to just talk. I feel back and forth. It's going to be a communication. There's going to be some kind of communication here. But this person's right now soul searching. They're still looking for a little clarity. See, they kept it something to themselves here. And that's why things didn't go in their favor. So if this is someone who's lonely or feeling lack, they've done it to themselves, you see. Because I feel like you were helpful, like help was on the way. It's like you're there for this person when you needed them. So, and if you've moved on and you've taken another job or you're moving towards another person, relationship, they are the one feeling the loss, the lack. It's also an energy of the Five of Pentacles, insecurities, financial. It's also somebody here, fear of abandonment. Okay, a little fear of being left out in the cold, being abandoned. Now, this could be someone who has some soul searching to do about that too. Things that they keep to themselves, their innermost self. So it has to do with inner work. So quite interesting. So I wish you the best here. Okay, I feel like you're just sort of doing your own thing here. Okay, I do. I feel like you're just kind of, you're open. Okay, I feel like you're just keeping those options open, putting job applications out, some of you, or you're open to other people. You're open to receive, you see. Yeah, you're not going to move, but I do see two people suffering in silence here, not saying anything. But I definitely see the Queen of Cups self-sacrificing. See, sacrificing time, your energy, putting up with a lot here with someone who's not being fair. So, yeah, they're soul searching this. And you could be in that hermit mode too, soul searching your next path and looking at what makes you happy. Okay, so I definitely see a reason to celebrate. Okay, I do see you either ready for love again or just being open to this. It's a beautiful healing. We know the Queen of Cups often looks on the past with kindness and compassion. But I definitely see marriage commitment, some kind of invitation. Okay, so this could be somebody who's hoping you were going to be the one taking the lead, okay? But you're not going to. I don't see you budging or giving in. But, like I say, it's tempering the thoughts, tempering the passion. There's an energy of two people having a little bit of regret here, or just focusing on the negative. Someone here focused a lot on the negative instead of the positive. See, acknowledging the positive things. You see, that's what has happened. They weren't acknowledging. So now they are, and they're soul searching. So, okay, I wish you the very best here through this. I feel like all you can do at this point is kind of just keep doing what you're doing. Focus on your house, your home, your money, your own financial foundation. Let this person soul search. Okay, something they got to kind of figure out for themselves. So take care, and we'll see you soon.